One of the things that can drive a faculty member crazy, even a faculty member who really wants to see you succeed, is if they get a request from you for a letter of recommendation and you say, and I'm sorry, I need it by the end of the week. Guys, don't do that. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do that to anybody. Don't do it to a former employer. Don't do it to anybody. You need to request these letters of recommendation really far in advance. Right when you start thinking about putting an application together, you'll want to send a description of what the experience is to your faculty member with a request saying, could you please write a letter for me of this? You'll also want to include a copy of your resume or curriculum vitae, because your faculty member may only have you for one class. They may not know what you have done outside of their class. That helps them to figure out how to craft the letter. And if you really want to impress a faculty member, what you'll also do is you might give them a draft of a letter, something that is in a Word doc format that they can go ahead and they can manipulate, and they can use components of what it is that you shared with them in the sample letter to make their own. All of these things are very helpful when faculty members get like 25 to 50 of these requests and they're trying to go ahead and get these letters pushed out. Giving them a draft also helps to make sure that they include things that you want them to talk about in that letter. Trust me, most faculty members will really appreciate it, and even if a faculty member doesn't want to use it, they usually see that as something that you're trying to do to help make them have an easier time of getting a letter together for you. So you need to request them really, really early, and you should always request one more copy of the letter than what you need in an application, because you'll want to open up the letter, one of them at least, and see what it is the faculty member actually said about you. It doesn't happen often, but I do know of a couple cases where a faculty member didn't know a student very well or didn't think very well of a student, and they wrote a letter that reflected that, and the student did not know. And you need to know that your faculty member did not think that you were a good person for a particular experience. Getting an extra copy of that letter, being able to open that up and read it for yourself, can stop you from sending a bad letter to someone for an opportunity that you want to go ahead and have. Like I said, doesn't happen often, but you really should know what it is that your faculty member is saying about you in these letters of recommendation that you request.